Imagine you out here trying to fight a wildfire. You got your hose and the water stops. I'm telling you one thing, you can't pay me to be a firefighter. I'm not risking my life. I'm scared. Welcome in, y'all. We got a lot to talk about today. It's been a lot going on in the world, and a lot has been going on in California. And I want to talk about it from this perspective as to why you really can't trust the government. We can't really trust them to do their job. So we got a lot to unpack today. First of all, I was real curious about these insurance companies because a lot of people had been saying that the insurance companies had been dropping people and not renewing their home ownership. So we're going to talk about that. Second of all, I want to talk about why the firefighters don't have enough resources to perform their jobs. And the last thing I want to talk about is, what is the government really doing to ensure the citizens' safety? Right now, a lot of people are very worried. Some people are worried that they won't be able to rebuild their homes. And we know a lot of people insurances was canceled right before the fires. And I have been hearing on the news, you guys, about how these insurance companies were canceling people's homeowner insurance. And I'm like, how is this even legal to cancel somebody's insurance just out of the blue? I did a little bit of research and I found out that Florida, they cancel people insurances as well because, you know, they have a lot of tornadoes, hurricanes, and they have to give a person 120 days prior notice before they cancel their insurance. But then I looked up and I saw that Las Vegas, they only give you 75 days notice. And then it just did not sit right with me, you guys. So I just started researching why these insurance companies are so low down. And I researched and I found that a lot of these insurance companies, they lobby to the government and influence their policy making decisions to favor them instead of the homeowners. So insurances can decide to not renew your homeowner's insurance if they determine that you are in a high risk area. And they have a law called the moratorium that protects homeowners. And so sometimes this law can prevent the insurance company from canceling you all at once. So sometimes they will give you up to a year to find another homeowner's policy, which I think is good. But you know, sometimes these insurance companies, they still find a loophole. And one of the things that they do is they do what they call a risk model map. And what they do is they reassess this map every year, and they classify some people in a high risk wildfire area, and then they put some people in a low risk wildfire area. For instance, say like this time you're in a low risk wildfire area, so they will keep your insurance policy. But once they do their reassessment, next year they may determine that you're in a high risk wildfire area, and they will cancel your plan just like that. And it's legal for them to do that, and which I don't think is right. And let's talk about these firefighters, y'all. They are not giving these firefighters resources to even fight the fires. Imagine that. The fire hydrants didn't have any water in it. The reservoirs didn't have any water. They cut the budget of the fire department. And then it said one of the reservoirs in the Palisades area, it was shut down for maintenance. How do you think I'm supposed to do my job? And that's a dangerous job as a firefighter. I'm telling you one thing, you can't pay me to be a firefighter. I'm not risking my life. I'm scared. I can't do it. Imagine you out here trying to fight a wildfire. You got your hose and the water stops. Imagine that. Not only can you not put out the fire, now your safety is at risk. I know they can go through workers' comp and all of that, but I don't want to have to go through that. And then these government officials, oh, they've been talking about these government officials so bad. The mayor, what's her name? Karen Bass. Y'all already know she was out of town. I think she was in Ghana attending an inauguration or something. I would not want to be her right now because they are so mad at her, y'all. They are calling for her resignation. And they already got 125,000 people that don't sign the request for her to resign. So I'm not judging her because I know people in high positions have a whole lot to do. I'm not a perfectionist on my job, but I'm not the mayor. I'm not the governor. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Do you all think that the government could have did better? They stated that she did not fund the fire department and cut budgets. And they're saying that these budgets prevented the firefighters from performing their jobs effectively because they did not have the resources. So y'all let me know what y'all think. And Mayor Karen Bass is not by herself. They also talking about the governor, Governor Newsom. And President Trump himself is calling for his resignation. And y'all already know he like to fire people. And he's already been criticized for donating a lot of money to his wife's nonprofit agency. And I think he used some of the funding from the government. So I'm not sure, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I heard. Do you all think that these city mayors and government and people that's in upper management, do you all think that they are communicating effectively to each other? Because we already know in government that they can never agree on anything. And they're always talking about shutting something down until they can agree. Sometimes I just think that they don't communicate well. Sometimes you can have poor leadership that makes good people perform poorly. When you don't have the right leadership, a lot of things suffer. But these government officials and these people that's in these high positions, they are looking very questionable right now. And then why would you cut the budget of the fire department? And we're in California. We already know what California is known for. Do the city of Los Angeles not have enough money? I know that they are a tourist attraction. They have Universal Studios, they have Warner Brothers, they have Paramount Pictures, and I'm just naming a few. It's a lot of people that come to Los Angeles just to tour and look at all the attractions that they have. And I hear they got the Olympics coming in 2028. Now we're going to see if they're going to be able to rebuild. But they make a lot of money in Los Angeles. So why the fire department budget being cut? What's going on? And I hear from everybody that go to Los Angeles that they love it and they just have such a great time. Me personally, I have never been to Los Angeles, but right now I'm just kind of staying put. To be honest, y'all, like for real, I don't even want to go anywhere that starts with an L. Y'all know what happened in Louisiana, in New Orleans, with a man drove his car through the people and killed so many people. Then we had the man at Las Vegas, that's another L, that blew up the Tesla in front of the Trump Towers. Now we got Los Angeles, that's another L. I just don't want to go nowhere that start with L right now. I'm just real uneasy right now, and I really don't trust people that's in authority to really protect the citizens. Y'all let me know in the comments, do you all think that a lot of people will be moving from Los Angeles? Because I know, like me, I'm in Alabama and I love Alabama. And you know, some people are so committed to their state. They have so many memories, family there. And it's a lot of things that can keep people in their state. So I'm not judging anybody. I'm not going to even say if I was there, if I would move, but people have different circumstances. But do you all think that a lot of people will be moving, or will they continue to stay? Would you all stay? Just imagine growing up in a house that you lived all of your life, a house with so many memories. I think it's very sad, and I give out my condolences to all of the people, and I hope that they can get their mental health stable and they can move forward. But I know one thing, this is something that they're never gonna forget. This fire has opened up a lot of people's eyes and has shown them fires don't care nothing about your color, your race, your religion, your socioeconomic status. It don't care. It is common for you. You're gonna experience it no matter who you are. And I read where the wealthy people were paying for their own private fire personnel. I didn't even know you could do that, but in California, I guess you can. So they were paying for their own private firefighters, but It was no water. And with all the money that the celebrities and the wealthy people had, they still couldn't protect their house. So it's a very sad situation. A lot of people are coming together as a result, and that is good. But it's so sad that we always got to wait till something bad to happen to come together. We could have just been working together all the time. But it's sad that a catastrophe or something like this has to happen for everybody to recognize that everybody is needed. I hope that the government as a whole can learn to work together, but I really don't have no faith or trust in them like that. I got a question for y'all. Would you all stay? Would you rebuild? Also, do you all think the governor should resign? And, do you think the mayor should resign? Y'all let me know in the comments. And I just want to let y'all know that I enjoy you all so much. I look forward to talking to you all in the comments all the time. I love reading you all's comments. I read everybody's comments. And I don't get mad like if people have a different opinion or anything, because I learn from people different perspectives and opinions. We can all learn from each other, and you all have been commenting, and I'm getting to know you all, and I just appreciate you all so much. So, and like I said, I read all the comments. So I'm gonna end right now, and I'm gonna talk to y'all in the comments.